Alright guys, welcome back on this stormy, nasty Monday night. I'm just kidding. It is Monday, at least for me, and it is nighttime. It's not stormy though, it's not nasty, it's actually like 7 degrees outside, even though it's the end of September. But I digress. Here we have, once again, another one of my siege battles. This one was from a little while ago. But if I remember correctly, this is a pretty good one. So, the players involved are myself as Arverni, my ally, Water Drink 398, and two Athens factions defending Athens, Yeppo and Twist. Now, myself, I am bringing with me 4 units of the Gallic Hunters, just a whole host of chosen swordsmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, yep, looks like 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 Oathsworn, 1 Noble Horse, and 2 Levy Freemen. Water Drink here is bringing with him. Let's see, it's kind of, he's hidden the reeds, so to speak. So it's a little, or hidden the leaves. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Let's see, Equites. He also has, looks like, 2 Balearic Slingers and 2 Syrian Archers. Legatus. Another Equite. Over here, he's got 1, 2, 3, 3 Praetorians, 1 Evocati cohort, 1, 2, 3, 4 armored legionaries. Let's see what he's got over here. 5, 6 armored legionaries, and then 1, 2, 3 legionary cohort. I also have brought with me Celtic Giant Ballista. I don't believe he has brought any artillery with him. So let's get this underway. It's a rather quick one, actually. Just under a half hour. So let's begin. Well, as you can see, I've used my Gallic Hunters to pre-deploy, Vanguard deploy, Guerrilla deploy, what have you, our siege equipment up by the walls. This is the smaller settlement of Athens, so we don't have to worry about wall artillery. Wow. That's not even 5 minutes into the video. I'm already stumbling over my tongue. Hey. So yeah, don't have to worry about wall artillery. That's why I have the Giant Ballista just hanging out. Don't have to worry about getting shot by wall artillery as we're charging forward to man our stations, so to speak. So let's just speed this up a wee bit. Here we go. Alright, I remember this. Now, as I was surveying what section of the wall I wanted to destroy here, I mean, the tortoises are set up pretty much so that this entire section is going to get knocked down, right? I mean, this is going to get knocked down. These walls will get taken. And so I saw this little corner piece here, and I was like, you know what? I wonder if this is a viable option right here. So I started to hammer away at that. Now, the next time that I play this, actually, I got to see if you can knock this down here, if you can then sneak in. Not that that would be a great way to go, because defenders could just set up right there with some hoplites or something like that and hunker down all hunky-dory. As you can see, I'm doing some manual fire as, ooh, look how quickly that fell, too. Wow. And as the dust clears, we'll be able to see how big that breach point is. And for a corner piece, it's actually, it's a pretty decent size. I can't deny. So now, let's see, who's charging up? Auxiliary Syrian Archers are coming up. In hindsight, I probably should have been moving up the rest of my army. But, I don't know why I didn't do that. Again, this is a couple months ago. So now we're all trying to grab this, that, and the other thing. Chosen Swords getting shot up by these arrow towers. That's right. I remember holding back these guys because I didn't want them to get shot up, and I also didn't want to send them both up at the same time and then have one of the tortoises glitch out on me. If I remember correctly, too, I was trying to get this section right there, but it just wasn't happening. So here we go. We can start seeing some of the defenders, not a whole lot. Picked hoplites, Thurios hoplites, Thurios spears. So slowly but surely they're showing their hand. Thurios spears actually coming out. That's a bold move. I guess he's just gonna hold this breach point. Not a bad idea. You know, I'm not moving close enough for them to throw their... I stand corrected. Never mind. I guess I was close enough. Alright, so I'm going to pull them back, obviously. I don't want them getting shot up. Over here, now we can really start to see. So we got what? Thorax swords, Thurios hoplites, thorax swords. You know, basic Athenian build. Got mercenary Cretan archers. Pulling these guys back so that they don't get shot up. Moving them forward. And now I've... Oh, yes. This I remember. I remember telling him, like, hey, slow down. Don't try and breach too many walls at once because sometimes they'll glitch out. And then, sure enough, it glitched out. So what happened was... I feel like you can see it, too, sometimes. Like, there's a line going vertically in the walls where they're, like, quote-unquote separated. And he actually, like, I feel like that's what he hit. He hit the line in the wall. What he really should have gone for was this section of wall right here. But because he had his one tortoise here, it kind of, like, screwed it up. At least that's my my theory. But here, now we can see even more. So we got more Thurios spears, archers, Cretans, thorax. Oof, look at this. Pikemen, Pais lancers, pikemen. Ugh, deployables. As far as I think this is the town center right here. He also has up here a little bit of cheeky deployment for his scorpion. I don't know if this is a good you know place for a scorpion though. It says that it's firing, but I mean, look how much they're moving around. So it looks like he's firing. Oh, actually, that's a good target to go for. Is the Praetorians. So now, looks like the Syrians are getting in, taking some shots at the pikemen. What? What? You brought pikes out this early? Oh, they're not even in formation. Oh my god. But he's stacking his Thurios spears, so they'll be able to protect the pikemen a little bit. But these guys are just getting annihilated. I think I let my chosen swords throw their jabs too. Now he's going to charge in his armored legionaries. And still these pikes aren't in pike formation. So, I mean, they're not going to have a good time. Back over here. Kind of just slowly moving up. Started to take the walls. I like to do this. I like to... I mean, they're going to lose, unfortunately. But stretch these guys out so they can start throwing their jabs down. In retrospect, for the Athenian player, 2 of his archers probably should have been going after my chosen swords. Even though, I mean, these legionary cohorts should tear through the Thurios spears pretty quickly, and the thorax swordsmen, yeah, definitely not gonna last long against them. Although they are, the armored legionaries losing as well because they're getting shot at. It looks like by, oh, nobody actually. Well, the thorax swords are now tossing in their jabs, so there's that. Back over here, more guys up on the walls. These guys just throwing down their jabs. Right? Yep. Now these Thorio Spears too close to really get a good angle. So a lot of his spears are just going to end up hitting the wall. These guys, however, have a pretty good angle. I feel like I just saw that line that I was talking about. Could be wrong, though. So, over here, Thorio Spear and these pikemen. Only 19 kills. I could have done so much more. But they're just been sent off the field of battle. Now, over here, look at this. Oh, great shots right into the back of my chosen swords as they're going after these thorax swords. But my artillery luckily had somewhat of an angle. I don't know if I was going after his Cretans or if I was going after his Scorpion. Might have just gotten some collateral damage from the initial hit and then roll. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Oof. Yeah, it looks like we might be going after this. It looks like they're both taking fire, so maybe they're getting shot at from both. Either way. So now we finally made our way in. Rome's going to come in, chasing off these Thorio Spears. Oh, and they're going to stop. 2 depleted units of Thorio Spears, it looks like, right? Yep. And they're just going to get completely stomped as well. Thorax Swords trying to plug this gap. They're in shield wall, so they'll do all right for a little bit, but eventually we're going to make our way through. I remember this gap, too, being hard fought. Back over here, charging in my Oathsworn to back up my chosen swords. Picked hoplites. Getting into their hoplite formation. That's going to be tough to break. But it looks like they're losing. I mean, can't... Oathsworn's pretty nasty, so... it's no surprise. These Oathsworn, looks like I'm going to probably get a charge in on these thorax swords. Or just throw jabs. Let's see. Meanwhile, my Gallic Hunters are supporting. And these guys are just slowly but surely getting melted. Along with my chosen swordsmen, they're doing a pretty good job holding off the Thorios hoplites and thorax swords, even though the thorax swords are winning. Alright, here we go. Oathsworn, throwing their jabs. Now I'm going to move them around. Ah, see that? I think I had movement commands, right? And then we're going to come around and, yep, smash right in the back of these thorax swords. I have enough guys here that should be able to show these thorax swordsmen and then these Thorio Spears off the field of battle, so that should be fine. Over here, charged in my Levy Freeman so I could use their javelins against the thorax swords here. And now I'm just trading blows. Oof. Wow, look at that. Coming right in. Ciso Sworn getting into these thorax swordsmen. That's not going to go the thorax swordsman's way. These guys were just throwing their jabs. I don't know if they have any left or not. And then I'm probably definitely going to throw them right in. Looks like my ballista's trying to take out more of these picked hoplites. Oof. Friendly fire there. It's no good. Back over here. 2 legionary cohort. An armed legionary is getting beat up by these thorax swords where they probably had the archer fire in support. And over here as well, 2 more of my chosen swords broke, but their thorax swordsmen are gone now. Look at this, we have pick hoplites to back up. He really should move these guys in to try and suffocate me, as hypothetically speaking, as much as possible while he has all this archer fire coming in. Now Armored Legionaries fresh coming in up against these thorax swords. These guys are going to go and charge in against this depleted unit. And it looks like they're going to start falling back their archers. Still have a decent amount of ammo left. And now this flank is pretty much shored up. Back over here. Levy Freeman. What do I do here? I think, man, I should have went for this gap here. Even though these Thorax swordsmen were coming in, I should have went for it, because then I could have got in through here and then set up facing these guys so that these legionary cohort would have been getting shot in the back by their javelins. Oh, and look at this. These regular archers right into the backs, along with the Cretans that are up there still. 2 Oathsworn units still just... Oh, man. Just going at it. Picked hoplites, though. Holding on. Thorax swords. Slowly but surely, they're going to start losing. And here we go. Get them in the column formation. Send them on through. Always look for the gaps. Try and find gaps wherever you can go. And then I think I charged them in. In hindsight, I probably should have just kept going. Either to go after these Cretan archers, or even just to come around and get into the back. It looks like they still have some jabs, though, so we're just going to toss them at them. Meanwhile, we're going to try and take those Thorax swords off the map. Over here, again, it's completely shored up. So I'm just going to move my troops in a wide, arcing fashion. Try and get behind as best as we possibly can. So far, my chosen swords over here doing pretty good. 129 and 116. We're going to fall into the back of these Thorax swords and just finish them off. Levy Freeman just doing their thing. Basically just sent them in there to hold. I just sent in my ballista because they're all out of ammo. Let's see how many kills. 52, not bad. Not great, but... So now, charging in an Oathsworn. Ooh, if I'm smart, I'll juke to the left real quick and catch his archers off guard. Although, mercenary Cretans would have been better. Did get my general in, though. But he's got some picked hoplites here. I'm going to pull them back so I don't lose him. 41 out of 60 already. Got these Gallic hunters coming around. I didn't notice this at the time. Look at that. He just disappears, and then he's going to catch these Gallic hunters, unfortunately. Because he's going to see them like any second. I'll keep it like this so we can see still. These guys, 29, 46, still plenty of ammo. Here we go. Look at this. Oof. Maybe I noticed at the last minute. Nope. Ooh, big rear charge. Look at this. 82 down to, whew, down to 60, 59, 58, 57, just dropping like flies. Quickly trying to rush these guys into support, but I think it's going to be too little too late. If I'm lucky, they'll come back. With 39 men, they might come back. 38, but it's just, it keeps dropping. So now over here, we're again, look at this. They just managed to use their citizen cav to get in somehow, some way. And I don't know why he stopped here. But now we got the Roman general and his 2 equites coming in. I'm going to crush the citizen cav. Trying to get these Gallic hunters out of here, although I don't think I have any control over them at this point. But they hopefully come back. The other Gallic hunters here have been completely shown off the field of battle. These guys, I don't know what I was doing over here. There's no way these guys were out of ammo. Maybe I fire at will, or guard was not on. Actually, no, these guys probably were out of ammo. Because I'm just letting them go. So now we're just enveloping the citizen cav. Sending them off the field of battle. These Thorax swords, they're not even getting beat up, but they're just losing. Morale's dropping. Coming back over here to capture this tower so it works for us. Swarm with 114 kills, 87. And the Roman player still has quite a bit of ammo, it seems. I mean, don't forget, he still has his 2 Balearic Slingers. These guys came back, thankfully. And that's my only archer unit left. I'm pretty depleted at this point, but I was feeling pretty good. Rome still has a fair amount of troops. He has one fairly healthy contingent of Praetorians. And he still has some pretty full troops back here, too. And Athens is more or less on the ropes. All they have is pikemen, picked hoplites, picked hoplites, picked hoplites. I mean, you know, that's scary, but... So, with my general, I came wide around to get into the back, try and get some of their archers. I think I noticed before I got too far that all these deployables are here, but I still went, and I think I'm guessing that I probably took out the rest of these Cretans and this Greek Scorpion, which has 127 kills. Not bad. I mean, it's got a nice line of sight. I can just take out whatever it wants. Meanwhile, my Oathsworn are moving up. They're just super tired. Oof, just like me. Sorry, guys. Like I said, it is late, and I haven't been getting a lot of sleep, especially with a newborn. In the words of Zuko, that's rough, buddy. So over here, it's become a standoff because I don't have archers over here. Luckily, some of these guys still had some javelins, but it doesn't look like they really did anything. So now it's just, this is a placeholder. That's all this is to keep these pikes in check. Because if they decide to move or shift, then these guys can charge in. And vice versa, of course, but they're not moving from the spot, you know? They're not going to come at me. They don't want to do that. So now his Cretans that were over here were gone. The Ballista, or the Scorpion, is dealt with. And now we're just kind of staring these guys down. That's all we really got left. Rome. Using his Balearic Slingers. His Syrians here, let's see, they have no more ammo, but hopefully they take the bait, so to speak. These guys, no ammo. Looks like we're charging in. Gotta go in sooner or later, right? 7 minutes left. Had to do something. So now back over here. Not sure. I think I actually bring these guys all the way around. And the unfortunate thing for the Athenian general here is he's kind of screwed himself. Right? So he can leave, but he can't come back. No matter where he goes, he can't, if he came out this way, he can't come back. He goes out this way, he can't come back. He tries to go out this way, he can't come back because of all these stakes that are here. So you've taken your heavy shock cav, your very heavy shock cav, that gets a 63 charge bonus, which I'm pretty sure that's boosted because of the diamond formation. And you've turned him into what? Just a nice little showpiece that doesn't do anything. So now I came over here. It's basically, I think, just to take these towers as, you know, little victories here and there. Over here now, yeah, brought my Oathsworn around. We're gonna start getting rid of some of these stakes so that we can get our cav in. Now the pressure's really going to start to be on. You know, picked hoplites, 115 men. Still have a decent amount of guys here. And now look what I do. Because he's set up in his hoplite formation, we have two nice pathways right here. And now we're just gonna, he's gonna have to pick one way or the other if he wants to stop these two Oathsworn units. So now I'm just gonna walk right past him. Meanwhile, he's gonna send, Rome's gonna send his armored legionaries to, or at least he did. Now he's just moving them over here. But, walked right past them. Didn't do anything. They're too busy shooting at my general. And now I'm gonna get into his archers. Because that is far more important to get rid of than these picked hoplites. And with my general, I'm going to charge into the back of these picked hoplites. Now the Payas Lancers have started to move, force their hand. And these pikes, I mean, he used Raise Banner and Rally. I don't know if anybody else got that. Maybe. General's getting shot up. Ooh, General recently died. No good. I think I might have been able to pop off something. Nope, wasn't able to pop off any abilities. Oathsworn getting surrounded here by this Payas Lancers and these mercenary Cretans. And now at this point I just say, fuck it. I'm just going to charge in my noble horse. Try and send these mercenary Cretans off the face of the planet. Let these Oathsworn get them into headhunt. Start doing some work against the Payas Lancers, who slowly but surely should start taking some damage. The only reason why these guys aren't winning is because they're facing the wrong way. The unit is depleted as well. And now I'm just going to start to walk these guys back so they can rest a little bit. Got my Gallic Hunters. They still have ammo, but they're not firing. Here we go. Gonna move them up. I think I'm gonna start taking shots at the Payas Lancers, actually. But now we're starting to make a little bit of progress over here. I mean, I don't know if he shifted his picked hoplites here. In reality, he shouldn't have. He should have just tried and left them as straight as line as possible. Because now that this line is bent, even just so slightly, as this unit starts to get whittled down, it's going to create space that we'll be able to sift some troops through. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing. I don't know why I didn't have them firing. Very strange. So now the Payas Lancers. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think I missed this. These are the guys from over here. They started to charge forward, and I managed to charge into their formation. If you can manage to charge into pikes before they get their pikes down, you can get them out of formation. See this? See how it's kind of a wonky line here? It's like, whoop. It's like it's pregnant. So if you can manage to get pikes pregnant, so to speak, in a manner of speaking, then you'll have an easier time of defeating them. In hindsight, too, which is a thing that I like to, especially in my campaigns, I like to do. If this does happen to my pikemen, I like to have spears or hoplites in back of the pike, so that when this bulge happens, what I can do is I can send the hoplites up and kind of get them into that bulge, and then set them into hoplite wall, and then that's I call it putting a band-aid on it, basically. You know, it's a perforation of the pike line, and then you put hoplites down and put them in hoplite wall as a band-aid to close up that perforation. But unfortunately, these guys are now completely surrounded. These pikemen, they're just going to start to drop. The Payas Lancers are also just going to start to drop as well against these two Oathsworn units and Chosen Swords. These guys over here, 219, getting in the backs of these picked hoplites, charging in these Gallic Hunters. Again, I don't know what I was doing here. because they clearly had their bows out. So they definitely still had some ammo left. So I don't know why. But look at this. Now we're just going to have some massive chain routing. 1, 2. Oof. And that's going to be the end of it. 10 seconds left in this replay. And that's it. Overall, pretty good battle. Rome and I didn't, from what I remember, didn't really communicate all that much. But you know, sometimes you get into a match with somebody, and you guys just kind of have, you know, that je ne sais quoi, so to speak. You know, that unspoken bond, that electricity that you can feel through the internet, and you just play off of each other very well. And I feel that in this situation, that's kind of what happened. Unfortunately, the two Athens players, I mean, they did pretty good. I mean, they whittled me down very well. I have to give them that. They really made me pay for every step that I took. Rome took his time a little bit more, so he played it a little bit safer, a little bit smarter. But in the long run, that ended up working to our advantage by him having more troops at hand in the long game. So let's get into kills. We'll start with myself. I got 1,838 kills. My general only got 70. I was about to say 7. Giant Ballista, 53. My Gallic Hunters, my Gallic Hunters, I don't know what I was doing. I think I was probably just microing my other infantry units too much, possibly. Chosen Swords, 197, 148, 149, 143. Levy Freeman didn't do great, but, you know, I don't expect them to do well against infantry units. If it was Cav, absolutely, but that wasn't the case. Osworn, 177, 140, 200, 227. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, Water Drink, 398, 1,768. Legatus only 7 kills. His Equites 70. His other one just got 1 kill. Blarric Slingers 49 50. His Syrians 84 and 104. Armored Legionaries 100, 158, 131, 93, 160. Evocati only 18 kills, unfortunately, but that was probably towards the end of the game because he still has quite a few men left. Legionary Cohort 163, 136, 153, and then he had 3 Praetorians. Did I say that? I don't remember. I thought he only had 2. But 21, 101, and 121. So pretty good there. Yeppo. Let's see, his general unit only 36 kills, 69, 57s for the 2 other picked hoplites. But I mean, you know, they're hoplite units. They don't always get the most kills. His Scorpion, though, did really good, 134. His Cav did really good because he caught my 2 archer units out in the open, 109, 71. Archers, 92, not bad for, I guess you could say a low-tier unit. Mercenary Cretans, 185, 72, 118. Pikes, 19. These were the guys that just got absolutely eviscerated in the outside of the wall. They weren't in pike formation. Thorax Swords, 129, 100, and 26. Oof. And his Thurio Spears, not doing terrific. 13, 16, 12, and 10. And then Twist with 1,082 kills. His Epeius Lancer Gen, unfortunately, only 49 kills. Really a bad, and well, I can't say bad, but an unfortunate place to have him deployed because you just couldn't really move him anywhere. Cretan Archers didn't do all that well either. Neither did his Balearic Slingers, 51, 39, 48, and 27. Picked Hoplites, again, they're, hoplite units, 61, 47. His Pikes, however, did really good, 138, 141. Thorax Swords kind of got smashed, 52, 66, 84, 85, 50. His Thorios Hoplites, only 35 for the 1. And his 2 Thurio Spears, 46 and 22. And there you have it. All in all, This was a really good fight, actually. I remember enjoying this one thoroughly. Good teamwork between me and my team member, and the two Athenian players actually they put up a pretty good defense. I got to give it to them. They pulled back when it was the right time to do so, and then they pulled up a nice solid defensive position. It's just we had more men towards the end of the game, especially Water Drink 398. He really pulled through at the end there, and carried my ass, so to speak. Because I mean, look, I only got 2 units that are like in the green. The rest are all just or completely gone. But that's gonna be it for me. Like, comment, share, show your friends the video. I have Discord, I have a Twitch, I have a Twitter. Please join my Discord. Show me your replays. Drop them so I can cover them for you. I love to cover your replays and see what type of shenanigans that you guys get into. All right, Lichter here saying have a good night, good morning, good afternoon.